forgotten and cast away. Like me. Unless he'd consciously chosen to post the image, hoping I'd see it. My next sigh was more heartsick than wistful. I'd been down this unrequited love road before. I'd walked it so often, a permanent path had been forged behind my stinging eyes. I missed how August's rumbling laugh would infect me with giggles. I missed the way he'd dribble a soccer ball around me in an athletic blur. How he'd sit behind me, arms and legs around my torso, teaching me to play guitar. I missed the only person who could soothe me when my mother's anger had burned through my lonely house. These thoughts weren't new, but his profile photo and that t-shirt jostled them. A violent shove that shook my foundation. A strange awareness overtook me. He must have chosen that image on purpose, knowing I'd see it and think of us. He must have launched that sign through cyberspace so I'd catch it. It seemed obvious now. Jägermeister obvious, but whatever. August must miss me as much as I missed him. I had to reach out and tell him I understood him and his subliminal message, the way only I could. Considering his stupid girlfriend, Kayla Morgan, was evil incarnate and the reason everything with August had gone to shit, she probably treated him like crap. I should have singed her blonde hair in chem lab when I'd had the chance. Instead, I'd let her vicious words infect my mind, poisoning all thoughts of August. We'd been friends back then, Kayla and me. At least, I thought we'd been. "You drag him down," she'd told me. "You're too needy. He pities you." Her words had hit their mark, feeding my insecurity. Fear of being a charity case had caused me to curl in on myself. Since I didn't do things half-assed, I shoved August away with the quietest silent treatment known to man, and Kayla, my supposed friend, gave him all the noise I'd sucked from his world. She was still on his profile page, still his girlfriend. I snarled at her picture filling my computer screen and grabbed my phone before my Jaeger courage wore off. Heart pounding in my throat, I pulled up August's name and rushed off a text. My fingers trembled as I typed, "I'm sorry." "Who is this?" His quick reply almost had me launching my cell. My pulse went haywire, my hands too shaky to reply. But this was good. This was right. Of course he replied promptly. He wore the t-shirt. Fate was finally on our side. Although he'd only been 10 minutes away the past year, studying at SFSU while I killed myself cracking the books at San Francisco's City College, he'd felt so far. Not tonight. Not now. I took a breath, then 2 more. I blinked away my Jaeger fog and steadied my hands. "Hardy har har," I wrote. "No, seriously," August replied just as quickly. "The only Gwen I know hasn't spoken to me in a year and a half." His words were a knife in my chest, and the same wave of remorse I'd battled since I'd cut August from my life crashed over me. This wasn't the time to cower, though, the way I had the past year. This was the time to take charge of my life, beginning with an apology. My thumbs went to work. "I'm sorry I was a bitch our last year of high school." "Which time?" That knife twisted deeper. "Every time. All the time." God, I wished high school had been the raging party promised in classic 80s movies. Instead, it had consisted of me sinking into a jealous despair as I battled my mother's dictatorship and had struggled to get into college. I'd worked 2 jobs. Student loan applications had dogged me. All the while, my neighbor and best friend had coasted through life, then and now. August's mother loved him. He had a father he actually knew and siblings to bond with, including an identical twin who had his back. Grades came easy to him. His soccer scholarship meant paying for college wasn't a stretch.